All right, today we talk favorites at the Women's World Cup. Rob Stone, Heather Mitz, Leslie Osborne, Angela Hucles. I think a lot of people who maybe don't follow this sport as intently as we all do just assume that it's the United States tournament to lose. Far from the case. The U.S., one of the top teams certainly involved in this. But who else is going to give them legit push for it? And I think most of the contenders seem to come from Europe.
Yeah, for me, it's Germany because, coming off the disappointment of losing the last World Cup in their home country, I think they have that chip on their shoulder. They just lost a FIFA Player of the Year, Nadine Kessler, and I think a lot of times people don't think when you lose your best player that you have a chance of winning. Abby Wambach had that injury. A girl by the name of Angela Hucles stepped up, and the team rallied around, and we won that Olympics, and I think the same thing is going to happen for Germany.
How about France? Why do you like them so much?
I think for the reasons that a lot of us like the United States, I like France. They have versatility in a lot of their players, and from the very back line all the way to the front, they have quality players. Buhati in goal. They have Wendy Reynard, a tall back line. Laura George. They have playmakers in the midfield. Nassib, right? Les Sommier and Tini up top as great goal finishers. And they're excited about this new system that they're playing in and this new coach that they have, and they're all buying in to this great system.
I talked about the United States being in the group of death. The main reason, because they're paired up with Sweden, who they're going to see in their second game.
Yeah, Sweden, Pia Sundhage was with the U.S. national team for 5 years. She's bringing that experience. She knows the ins and outs of almost all of the players on the U.S. team and the mental side of the team. She's now come back to Sweden. She's changed the way they're playing, more possession-orientated, really focusing on the center part of the field. Seagar is so good in the midfield, and Fischer up for Player of the Year. These are veteran players with so much experience, and let's not forget about Shailene up top, who scores goals. This Sweden team is going to be very good.
Nobody mentioned the defending champs from Japan. You thought about it, right?
I did.
You did.
This one.
I mean, we have to always think
they're going to be
Japan.
strong.
They're going to always be strong and technical. They're feisty. They're fit now. Of course, we need to be talking about
I think there's a slew of other countries from Europe, particularly, that are growing in stature and confidence. 24-team field, the deepest Women's World Cup field we've ever witnessed. By no means is this a given that this is the United States tournament to lose.